That's right, it's Peter $17 here with another episode. Starting out to the way every episode should start with lightning on the gym box there from Jace from Peter $17. Awesome! Not only is he lightning the gym box, but he shall revere the base and donate trophies to someone who has created an amazing gym box base. It's always great to see others from other clans following in the footsteps of the leadership of Peter $17 and Peter $17. Awesome! Jace exhibiting an excellent example of the correct way to use a lightning spell, and right here an example of how not to use lightning spells, as this player drops 2 lightning spells on the elixir storage there, spending 44,000 elixir to gain back just a portion, and there are 2 more lightning spells, a total 5 level 4 level, hold on, wait a minute, 4 level 5 lightning spells for a total cost of 88,000 elixir, and he's regained only 70,000. Do the math, dear CoC, you've dear lost. But I think there's something about Peter $17 awesome clan members that cause people to mess up. Here you can see this player missing the gym box completely, attempting to lightning on the gym box, but it does not work. Way off to the right, over by that storage. No idea why a player would do that. Makes no sense to me there. Completely missing gem box perfection. Goes on. Cannot reach the clan castle either. Sends in his lowly king to take out the town hall and walk away a loser. And hey, speaking of losers, let's take a look at some more attackers who've attempted to take my town hall down. That's right, troll perfection in town hall 9, and this here attacker named Artem14 from Dark Side, 3 numbers short of perfection and far from perfection from this attack, has now succeeded in luring out the clan castle. And there, I need to move that archer tower over. We can't have this happening anymore, so I shall make that change to the base here. As we can see, Artem luring out the clan castle troops, and this is not exactly effective because there's the source of those skeleton problems you're having up there, Artem. That's right, my witches. And as you take out the skeletons, more skeletons shall be generated. So a good lure, but an improper finish. It's going to take him a while before he finally realizes he's fighting a losing battle up here at the top. There it is, he drops a few archers, takes out the witches, and that allows him to think he can go down there and take the rest of my base. But we all know that's not going to happen. It's Town Hall 9 perfection. Go ahead, Artem. Keep working on the skeletons. Let's see here. Patiently, we'll wait to see what you do with 27 barbarians, 66 archers, and a few minions. That ought to be right nice. Let's see here. Right, I don't have my air blower yet, but we shall have it soon. We'll put it down there and make sure it goes to work on those attackers. So let's see here, we zoom in because we know he's going to try. Here he comes, Barbarian King. Get out there and take out those little puny barbarians. Right, dropping in a few barbarians there, taking them out quite quickly. You can see here, what's next? What shall you try, Artem? Right, a heal spell. That ought to be effective. Yes, yes, with all that Tesla, mortars, wizard towers. There we are. Heal those little archers. That seems like a good plan. Right, and drop a bunch of minions in a big tight group so they can move in and maybe find a bomb or a mine. Let's see. Oh, kapoof! There we are. Goodbye. And say goodnight to 29 trophies. And like I've said before, we could go on and on and on. Let's see here. Andy, what are you going to try? Oh, big bombs. That's big bad news for you. You've brought only archers and barbarians and 1 rage spell. This is not going to end well for you. I think you're a town hall sniper. And you know what we say to town hall snipers? Naughty, naughty, you shall leave. And your dignity and a few trophies shall remain. Let's drop archers. There you go, Andy. What? It's not working? Drop a rage spell and rage those archers. And be sure to drop them in the same spot. There you are. Drop more. Drop them all. It's not working? Push harder. Harder, I say. Crack the iPad. There we are. The very last archer is down. Let's go to work, skeleton army. Finish them off. wrap up the attack. There it is, 34. That's a nice take. Thank you, Andy. Oh, is that your dignity I see in the corner? Thank you for that as well. But wait, there's more. Another attacker going after my trail base has been awakened rudely by 4 Teslas, and they're again attempting to lure out the clan castle. Let's see how this goes for you, Azar Tux. Going to go out to the right, I see. That's right, I've moved it. Buildings over there, so there's no longer an unprotected structure, and Azar Tux has realized this. So Azar decides to try to carry out the clan castle lure right here. Well, good job, because I've got an expo, a mortar, a cannon that'll all help you out there a bit, even an archer tower. Now let's go ahead. Don't finish the clan castle lure. Drop those barbarians at the bottom of the screen. You can do it. Those aren't max Teslas, are they? Oh, here come the heroes. Level 10 Queen, level 11 King. That's overpowering. 21 together. Oh, lightning on the town hall and Teslas. Not quite so effective. Keep trying, Azar Talks. It's not over yet. You can do it. No, you can't. 30 archers going down. Again in the corner. Again getting destructionized by my skeleton army. Mortars falling from the sky. 2 Teslas remain. Teslas remain. And there, the last of the archers being annihilated, obliterated, and destructionated as this tick wraps up. And again, a trophy donation. And what is that I smell? That's desperation. Thank you, Azar Talks. Right, so here we have an attacker whose name translates roughly into 150 troops wasted. And here we are as he drops a rage spill right in the center. He's got some giants, and that's going to be a giant mistake as they get annihilated by my skeleton army. The Queen, there you go. Activate that royal cloak immediately. Maybe that'll... No, it shan't work. Queen down. You've got lots of troops left though. Don't give up now. Be sure to use some more rage as well. I like to see massive donations of troops to the ground, causing more and more of those tombstones. There we can see witches are still alive and healthy, creating skeletons. This attacker shall not let me down. There it is, another wasted reed spell. Excellent donation to the ground, growing those tombstones ever larger with the rage spill, causing me to need to go out and again clean up the mess you've made. And now we learn that perhaps the writing of this name goes from right to left, because this attacker has conducted the attack in reverse. Wait for it, here it comes. That's right, it's a clan castle lure at the end of the attack. So, everything was in reverse. Now I see what has happened. It makes total sense, and so do all of these 29 trophies. Alright, shall we do it again? We shall. You complained last time that my episode was not long enough, so let's go on. Let's go further. And yes, it's a different attacker with another strange name there. And this time, they shall attempt the clan castle lure and have a bit more success with it here, as you can see. Gradually pulling out all of my witches and pulling them off to the left. We shall see here. Yes, now I've moved the archer tower over so they cannot stand out there, but nevertheless, they do bring the troops out to the corner. Wait, where the heck are they going? Left, right, there we are, finally taking out the witches, but that's no matter. I have so much down there. It is going to destructionize, demoralize, and desanitize you beyond belief. Here we go, a giant army of giants flying off the screen. A heal spill a bit too late. There we are, Teslas wiping you out, archers going down. Quickly, most of your army is decimated as my king annihilates your troops one by one. There's a few skeletons rejoining the party. A few archers remain. Desperation again. The stench is obvious as the barbarians move in, but you have gotten 6%. That's an above average result. Well done. Waste the last of your archers. Wrap it up. Once again, there we are. Stare at the screen for a few seconds. That's right. See what you can do with 5 wall breakers. I didn't think so. What are you leaving behind? 26. Well done, sir. Well done. Perhaps we have time for one more. Yes, here we see a rather large army. We've got healers, wizards, wall breakers, giants, 50 archers, a level 15 coin. Oh, those are some big giants coming in at the bottom, followed by the coin. That should be enough, don't you think? You could take out my town hall there. I don't think so, Han. Han Solo, you'll be solo in a minute when all of your troops are dead. There they come. Tisla's going into action. Giant's not having a bit of an effect. You can see there the witches hiding behind the Tesla, generating that skeleton army. There we are. Wasted heal spill, trying to keep the queen up, but it's not going to work. People, remember, heal spills don't work well for small troops. Barbarians, archers are not effectively healed when they're suffering from massive mortar blasts. Now the Teslas have started to go down, but nonetheless it shall not pass. You shall not take my town hall, Han, and you shall walk away. As I bucket all your troops up, and there the last dragon goes down. There it is, only some healers remain. We shall take them out and walk away with an additional 21 trophies. All hail the Gymbox Bice, roll the outro. There it is, another 11 minutes of perfection from Peter $17, and Peter $17, awesome! Watch my other episodes and remember, total damage, lightning on the Gymbox, and you're welcome.